this image that you see here, this actually is a piece of history. What you're looking at right now is the exact moment where the insane rabbit hole of Kagura Bachi opened up. If there was ever a starting point for the insanity of Kagura Bachi, this tweet would be it. Cause from this moment onward, the memes started and they never stopped. From meme images to manga edits to fan art that imitates how an anime adaptation would look like to fan-made OSTs to gaslighting dub VAs and then making them join in on the fray to video game covers and even mods for actual video games. This shit has gone so far, it seems like it will never fucking end. And the craziest thing about all of this is that there is only one fucking chapter. So now that he answered the questions of how the rabbit hole of Kagura Bachi started and what's the chaos that's going on currently, what exactly is Kagura Bachi and why did this rabbit hole was even created in the first place? Kagura Bachi is a weekly Shonen Jump manga by Takeruho Kazono, which the MC Chihiro, not freaking Kagura Bachi, and his father Kunishige Rokuhira are swordsmen who spend their time making katanas. The relationship with Chihiro and his father is very comedic as his father actually is the goofball in the relationship and even talks to his new goldfish, which are definitely not foreshadowing to what happens later on in the chapter. Wait, stop, man. Damn, I'm not even there yet. Jesus. Rokuhira is a well-known swordsmith. As his swords were so good, it would not be an exaggeration to say that they ended the Seitei War 15 years ago, which is said by Mr. Shiba, who knows Rokuhira. With Chihiro about to reach the age of 15, Rokuhira decides to show him the not-so-shiny and pretty swords and tells him the weight that a swordsmith carries while forging a sword and asks him if he is able to carry that weight on his shoulders. 38 months later, we see a group of guys killing a bunch of bound people as they're ready to kill the last guy. They reveal that they're being backed by a sorcerer, which the guy says he doesn't care and to let him fight him, but the sorcerer approaches him and makes a plank grow around him, making the guy unable to move. The sorcerer tells the Yakuza boss that as long as they pay, they will let them do what they want, but warns them about their means and disappears. We see Chihiro and Mr. Shiba in a train, and as he asks him about the scar and why he doesn't get it removed, he says that he uses that as motivation of his hatred every morning as he looks in the mirror. As they arrive, the city they are located is ruled by the Korogumi Yakuza, which are connected to the presumed sorcerers, which is the only lead they have. Chihiro says that if they are reasonable, he will propose a deal, but as they look forward, they find guys hanged for the entire city to see. Mr. Shiba asks him what if the Korogumi are colossal scumbags. As we see their base, members of the Korogumi are fooling around, but suddenly we see a sword go through a guy's neck as then Chihiro takes out the rest of the guys in one swoop. The Korogumi boss tortures the guy for information as he tries to use the guy's sister as leverage. Chihiro shows behind the door and takes out multiple guys. As the boss yells for backup, Mr. Shiba responds to him saying that Chihiro is the son of Rokuhira, the swordsmith who has a special technique no one else can do. The boss asks what does he want, and Chihiro responds to ask for something and that he can't allow a slime like them to wield katanas. Mr. Shiba reveals that Rokuhira imbued his katanas with sorcery and that they have special powers. As Chihiro says, "Enten, now you can roll the edit." After massacring majority of the Korogumi Yakuza, the boss warns him saying that his Shaku are monsters, but Chihiro says he doesn't care as he will cut them down. And that's how the first chapter ends. Memes aside, I actually enjoyed this chapter and look forward to seeing how the story develops as there is many directions the series can go. And the first chapter didn't even show how Chihiro's father died, which is in my opinion impressive as majority of series usually try to deal all of their cards in one chapter, but Kagura Bachi held info back from us which can definitely use for development later on in the series. But now that I went over what the series is actually about, the last question that needs to be answered is why? Why did Kagura Bachi become the target from the onslaught of memes and even a fake interview of the author acknowledging the West's interactions with the series? That answer is actually really easy to find by just looking at the state of Weekly Shonen Jump's magazine. With One Piece reaching its final saga, My Hero Academia currently in its final arc alongside Jujutsu Kaisen, and Black Clover which recently got moved to Jump Giga, Weekly Shonen Jump is at a precarious spot as there isn't much else for the magazine that has that level of popularity and presence. Series like Sakamoto Days, Akane Banashi, Undead Unluck, Mission, Yozakura Family, The Elusive Samurai, and the rest of the series in the magazine that haven't been there for very long don't really seem like they would be able to carry the magazine once the big shonen titles are officially gone. And with the magazine's tendency to axe many series before letting them grow and reach their true potential, the future of Weekly Shonen Jump is looking extremely grim. Even more so when series like Chainsaw Man, which used to be in the magazine, Dandaran, Spy X Family, and more are doing extremely well in Jump Plus. So to answer the question, the reason why Kagura Bachi is receiving this unreal level of hype simply stems from how the moment this series was first announced to be serializing in Shonen Jump, people immediately saw that the series looked like it would belong in a magazine because of how cookie cutter it seems from its promotional art, even though many people are predicting it will get the dreaded axe. And with the question being what series is going to be the one to step up when the big shonen titles that the magazine has depended on are gone, people decided to use Kagura Bachi to in a way go against the axe that has put many series down and labeled it as the next big shonen that the magazine has been looking for, all before the series even had its first chapter out, mind you. Regardless of what happens to this series, I will definitely keep bringing it on a weekly basis, as I would love to say once the series reaches its conclusion, whether natural or by the axe, that I was there reading the series that people hyped up before its first chapter released. But enough about me and my opinion on Kagura Bachi. What do you guys think about the series and the hype the series has gotten so far? What are your favorite memes that have come out of this hype? Leave all of your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm definitely curious on you guys' thoughts down there. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like as well as subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Here are 2 videos I recommend you to watch immediately. And with that, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day wherever you are. See you guys in the next one.